Atomy. That's why it's a company that Islet trusts and uses. I've shared this kind of story now. This platform, business, was started in 1999 and opened in 2000. IamImKorea.com internet, Mart, Korea. This is Kim Seong-hyun from MBC News. So, I started by creating an online mart called Internet Mart Korea. But I was actually missing one crucial thing. I never met someone like Son Jong who could provide backdoor funding. If I had met such a person, I would have become Korea's Alibaba. And then you all wouldn't have met me. And Atomy wouldn't exist. Looking back, I realized that I didn't think about the struggles of others and just applauded. In any business, you need to start ahead of the times because times change. You have to be ahead of the changes in the era, and then the era will come to you. It's really easy to succeed. In fact, there aren't many successful people. However, if you know the methods and principles of success, it becomes very easy. Those who earn a lot of money earn an incredible amount, while those who don't struggle continuously and keep failing. After a lifetime of failure, they realize they aren't moving ahead. Therefore, to move ahead, you must be ahead of the times. So, how does the era change? Scholars commonly agree that we move from the first industrial revolution to the second, from the second to the third, and from the third to the fourth industrial revolution. We now refer to this as the fourth industrial revolution. Therefore, what should we do to gain competitiveness? If you want to be competitive, it is said that we are now in the fourth industrial revolution. This society, referred to as the fourth industrial revolution, is described as a hyper-connected society. Hyper-connected society. It is essential to be connected. Right now, everyone is making money through connections. This smartphone device is currently generating income. It is a business that connects people to people and information to information. Now we earn money through connections. That's why we refer to it as a hyper-connected society. Where are you connected to right now? A reunion. How many friends do you have? You always need to see if that connection can make money. Generally, the connections you currently have are either connections that generate money or connections that only incur expenses. Since many of these connections are the latter, people tend to dislike connections altogether. In spring, for instance, you often receive messages from peers about their children's weddings. But these are not profitable connections. They are connections that cost money. Therefore, you cannot just engage in those kinds of interactions. You need to assess whether your connections can generate income. You are indeed connected. If you have a smartphone, you are connected to the entire world. However, the issue is that you are at the very end of that connection. This is why we refer to it as a device. It is said that the terminal is what you hold in your hands, referring to your smartphone as the terminal. It's about the end point, the end, not the middle. So, if you want to make money, you shouldn't be at the end. In the end, money only goes out. You need to be in the middle. For example, this is how your devices are connected. There is a hub here. Right. KT is the hub. And SK Telecom is also a hub. Right. It connects terminals to each other, and the busier the terminals are, the more money gets funneled into the hub. Right. So, a system where money only accumulates through a hub is the world that is coming. If you remain just a terminal, it's worthless. You are living in a smartphone information society, but if you only live as a terminal, what do you think you will gain by doing the same thing every day? Money is bound to come in. So just working hard with the terminal alone is like chasing after nothing. So what we need to do is to create a hub. Look at the traditional market. In the neighborhood market, there are rice shops, clothing stores, shoe stores, side dish shops, and stationery stores, among others. In the past, how did the market operate? In that neighborhood, I was the hub for rice, supplying it to everyone else, right? This is the terminal for rice, right? It's set up like this. But for the shoes, the shoe store owner is the hub. So they sell to other people like this. Right. Right. So this rice store is... Rice is a hub, but shoes are a terminal. Right. In the past, the roles of terminals and hubs were mixed together. For thousands of years, markets have never failed. However, in today's era, a large hub has emerged. What has come into the neighborhood? If a discount store opens up, will the rice shop go out of business or not? Clothing stores are failing. Shoe stores are failing. Side dish stores are failing. And stationery stores are failing. Everything is failing. Only this place has become a hub, while the rest have all turned into mere terminals. This is the problem right now. Given this situation, the atmosphere here might be good, right? That's right. It's going well, but there is one problem, actually two problems. One is that the money invested here doesn't come back out. This is because these people are already spending enough money. Just because they have more money doesn't mean they will spend more. Do they buy more cars if they already have 5 at home? Will they buy more if they have more money? People are reluctant to spend money. And as a result, the money that has gathered here does not circulate, causing the economy to stagnate. Meanwhile, the money of ordinary citizens is being sucked into hubs, while the wealthy are not spending their money. Consequently, the people here lose opportunities to earn money. The second problem is that these individuals eventually end up broke. If these people become broke, will they buy things here later? They won't have money to spend. So will this place go bankrupt or not? It's failing. That's why it's hitting the limits of growth here. And as a result, sales are gradually declining. Therefore, there is a need to restore the old ecosystem anew. Now, it's not just discount stores. Portal sites have also come in, and platform businesses have become incredibly large. So everything gets sucked into this? Right. Money is only earned here, and there are no opportunities to make money elsewhere. This is the problem with the platform business portal. What is the issue? The problem is that it is very difficult for consumers to choose a product when shopping here. Why? How about a single item from the supplier? When you search, hundreds of options come up. So, can I just choose the cheapest one? In that case, it becomes difficult to decide whether to choose the cheaper option, which might be of poor quality, or to go for something in the middle, or just to say, forget it and buy the expensive one, thinking there must be a reason for its price. This is a very challenging and confusing dilemma for those who enter this portal. And once they make a purchase, what happens? Are you always successful and satisfied? When you buy clothes here, do you just keep wearing them well? Well, even when I try on clothes at the department store and buy them, half of them end up being worn only once, right? What happens after I buy them there? There are many things that get thrown away, such as household items, and there are countless instances where these items cannot be used and are discarded. For example, if you succeed 50% of the time and buy something you like, It actually means that 50% is a failure. And the price of the product I bought is effectively doubled. Right. So these things become a significant problem here. And for now, stress builds up. When you go in, you just wonder what you should buy. Anyway, so we need to solve these issues. Now, from the supplier's perspective, even though they meet consumers directly, there are so many suppliers that the amount they receive is quite small. If they don't list their products here, they have no sales channels at all. When they enter the market, everyone is crowded together, spreading out their products, so the amount sold by an individual is minimal. As a result, they can only produce in small quantities. And when they produce in small quantities, does the price go up or not? As prices rise, suppliers have to compete fiercely, and consumers are stressed out from having to make choices. This is the problem with this site. So, what if we could solve this issue completely? This means that a post-platform business is emerging, and it is believed that the next business after platform businesses is possible. This is why Atomy was started. Currently, Ajmal started with $5,000, and there are over 10,000 waiting behind. So, do all the products we have here. Also handle Atomy Ajmal. Yes, they do. It's 100% yes. However, here you don't have to worry about making choices. The prices are low, and the quality is good. But more importantly, there is PV, which means this can become a business. So, in Atomy, it's not just these people who become wealthy. They give back 35% through PVA, allowing us common people to become rich as well. These common people can then buy products from Atomy again, creating a virtuous cycle. Once everything gets sucked into this system and your pockets become empty, even the hubs here will collapse. After this system fails, there will inevitably be consequences. Therefore, you all need to become the hubs, right? That's why Atomy is a hub. But you are actually coming here as a terminal because you are buying things, so it is a terminal. However, it doesn't end at the terminal. Can you create another terminal again? You can create a terminal, right? It's about creating a terminal again. So, when I see this Atomy company as a hub, I am a terminal. But for other terminals, I become a hub. This person also creates a terminal. And if this person creates a terminal again, I play the role of a hub receiving commissions between this large organization and the supplier called Atomy. And here, people are gathered together like grains of sand. Is there loyalty or not? If there's something a little cheaper, will you go somewhere else? Aren't you supposed to buy it here? There's no loyalty, but so how about here? Once you come here, you can make money and turn it into a business. This is where prosumers come into play, as I can take on the roles of both producer and consumer, creating a mixed market. So, if it becomes profitable here, will people who start buying products come this way or not? This is what we call the magnetic board system. This is what I'm saying. Once you come here and get attached, you start to wonder why you came in the first place. The products are cheap and good. So when I introduced them, I received a commission. So it means that they will be stuck together as if they are attached to the seats. Therefore, is there any reason to go this way? No. This portal attracts people here. We are preparing in advance the people who are currently moving their fingers here will eventually come this way. If you secure your position in advance, you will become a successful person. We are now entering the hyper-connected society, and you are here to start this journey together as a business.